Welcome back everybody to Dinkum with Blossom at Falling Petal Island. Let's get on out here. Maybe do our watering, that could be a good idea. Where's my watering can? Alrighty. We need our watering can. Let's go. Boom. We have two. Oh, I love that. And we need our chicken grooming equipment and let's go. Alrighty. Oops. I know, I'm trying to remember how to switch through. Let's put all our tools on one thing, shall we? And it looks to me like I've got a bunch of stuff that oh wait, I've got all my tools on one thing. What am I thinking? I just need to put them down here. Right. Is that cooked fish? Right. Alrighty. Time to brush our chicken. And maybe pet the chicken. Pet the chicken. Pet the chicken. That's it. And brush our chicken. Not so chicken little. And pet the chicken. Yes. And grab the chicken food. Fill those things up. There we go. Open that, drop these away. Alright, we better gather our eggs. And our mushrooms. Alright, put like items away. Beautiful. It does help once you start getting a bit of a storage of things. Putting stuff away gets to be a lot quicker than it used to be. Right. Except you got to watch what you're doing. Anything else for that box? No. Forgot my cooking box. What you doing, Owen? Bit nosy? Put those bananas in. Alright. I'm going to head on over to my rice paddy. Look at that. I need a scarecrow in there. Looks like something's eating my crops. And I need to work out how to make sprinklers, which means I'm going to need some discs for young Franklin. Oh, wait, have we got Franklin here yet? I don't think we have. Poor boy. Say hi to Rayne. Good morning, Rayne. What's new, Blossom? What's up? I'm quiet enough. Sometimes it feels like I hear the trees whispering. It's like hard to describe the sound. Kind of sounds like a gust of air blowing through the leaves. Uh-huh. Alright. Do we have a guest on the island? We do! My gosh, what am I doing? Wasting time looking after my crops and chickens when there's a guest to be looked after. Oh, hi Sally. Hey there, I'm Sally. I'm a hairstylist. I'm kind of new at it though. If you would like a haircut, I could always use the practice. Sure. Okay. What can I do with your do today? I can cut your hair, or we could colour it for 10,000. Oh, I don't think you can afford this at the moment. Maybe you could come back when you can. Hey, Cells, I don't know what happened to my cash either. Wow. Well, that's news. All my money's gone. I think I might have just given it all away though. I'd love a photo with Fletch in it. Sure, I'll accept it, but I have this feeling that that I don't have a camera yet. Where is all my money? I'm very lost. All right, well we can kind of fix it. Let's wander in here. Hi, John. I got some emergency selling to do. Yeah, I want to sell you some stuff. Like bananas and prawns and apples and cooked yabbies, which I was going to use for me, but I think I need to make some cash. Let's see how much that brings in. 9,080. Yeah, okay. Thanks. All right. Yes, I can't remember how much money I had last episode, so I can't work out how much I've not got anymore. Right. Well. Well, let's go into here. And I don't know, we might open some of this. Just grab all of this stuff. And see what we can make. Nothing. No, wait, I can make fruit salad. Yummy. Let's make 2 fruit salads. I love that they've given us that ability. Alright, well I think I'll hang on to those. We're going to put all our foodstuffs back in our box. We'll do it the quick way. Okay. We're going to put our food that we actually do have. I'm going to put down here. I'm finished with my watering can. Alright, I'm also going to go and... Okay, so watering cans go in the farm box. There we go. Tidy. We're also going to go over here. And see if that tiger moth is something new. Hi, Theo. Welcome to the museum. What can I do for you? Well, I have a donation. Oh, what have you brought me? Tiger moth. Oh my, a tiger moth? Our collection's currently missing a tiger moth. Would you be willing? Yes, you can take it. Your generosity is outstanding. I absolutely will. Thank you. That's all. Thank you again, Blossom. Right, I have 885 points. Can I purchase anything with that? I know, how embarrassing. Hi. Hello there, Blossom. Well, let's talk about licenses. Alright. Do I have anything under $1,000? No, so I need at least 1,000 of these things. Right, well, let's get to earning it then. First things first, into our journal. Let's go catch 4 bugs, buy 4 crop seeds. Buy 4 crop seeds. Well, we can do that. Let's do that while she's open, though. Oop, we earned ourselves some more by travelling on foot. Oh, yeah, travelling on foot. There we go. Hi, Rayne. I'm going to buy some crop seeds. That looks like rice. Yeah, I'd love that. If you plant them in shallow water, they grow 9 days, produce 1 rice. Yeah, 2, 3, 4. I'll take those. Very good. There you are. Thanks for your purchase. Right. You know what? Corn seeds. Autumn and winter. All right. Ow. I'm never getting this haircut. But that's a multi-cropper. So, anyway. Oh, those are pumpkins. Let's grow during autumn. They need a bit of room. There's a chance the plant can have up to 4 offshoots. Let's go. There you are. Thanks for your purchase. You're welcome, Rayne. It's all good. Oh my gosh, it's raining. Beautiful. Right, I'm gonna need my hoe. So let me just go this way. Wait, did I stick my hoe in my toolbox instead of in my farming box? Yes, I did. See? All good. Alright, just rearrange things a bit down here. I love it. I don't even know what they are. I have a feeling they're corn. Did I buy corn? Where's my corn seeds? Oh, right there in front of me. Right. Alright, got our pumpkins in, got our corn in. Looks like I've got some more corn to put in, so I'll just grab that. And we'll jog on over here. I know, I cannot believe last time I tried this I forgot to actually hoe the ground in here. There we go. Rightio. Wow, that was some unscheduled gardening. Now I need to catch 4 bugs. I don't know if I can find 4 bugs in this weather, but let's try. I might just grab my spear down in case I need it. And, you know, my pickaxe because we always see something tempting when we want it. Grab my spare net. There we go. Let's go find some bugs, baby. I love the rain. And I absolutely love the love this music as we just toddle out into the bushlands to try and find bugs. Don't forget to look on trees now because there are insects that now are on trees like the larger day. I know, I really want to dig for treasure. We're going to have to do that, but not right now. Not until we catch our 4 bugs. So I'm just going to do a very quick circuit around the see, look, larger day. How cool is that? There we are, we've done it. Okay. We're gonna, because we're not actually, our primary isn't catching bugs today. Oh, she says, going after pretty much every bug she can find. We also need to get some meat, I forgot about that. I didn't expect to find so many bugs actually just out and about. I need to find town again. Let me just, there. Now I can find my way home. Alright, we need a serious plan about making Billy tea and other stuff. Let's just make sure we haven't caught anything that needs to go in the museum. Hi Theo, sorry about the water on the floor. Donation. No, I tell lies, I'm so sorry. Nothing to donate? That's fine, although you did get my hopes up. Well, let's chat. Oh, what do you want to chat about? Let's chat. Studying things is just my job. I have plenty of other hobbies. For example, in my spare time, I like to talk about all the things I've been studying. Oh, I love him. Well, I want to chat. Do you need anything? Actually, I have 2 tin bars I don't want anymore. Do you want to buy it? No, thanks. Yeah, mate, I just don't have the cash on me. Sorry. Otherwise, I would have taken you up on the offer. Let's I can't get a haircut. Hi, Sal. Welcome. Can I interest you in a little trim? Well, I wanted to chat. Oh, what do you want to chat about? Let's talk. I tend to get a bit shaky when I get nervous. I mean, that would be okay if I didn't get so nervous when I was giving haircuts. Maybe I dodged a bullet. Want to chat? Do you need anything? Well, I kind of need a hand getting 5 Day shells. Think you could help me with that? Yeah, I can do that. Thanks a bunch, Blossom. Right, I think I've got Day shells in the back at the ranch. Hey there, Blossom. What can I do for you? Let's chat. Oh, what do you want to chat about? What's up? Falling Petal has a lot of different ecosystems for such a small area. If I remember correctly, my old home was located on the northwest coast. Or maybe it was the southeast. I'll tell you what, when I remember, I'll let you know. Wow, I wonder if we ever find the ruins. Well, let's chat. Do you need anything? Actually, I have green shoes I don't want anymore. Do you want to buy it? 13, no thanks. Well, is the price too high? Well, just at the moment. If you'd asked me this morning before I bought seeds, it would have been fine. Alright, we need to maybe beautify the town a little bit too. And we picked up a feather. Yes, good. In we go. Talk to John. Hi, John. Well, I want to sell you some goods. I've got... There you go. Some bugs today. 9,266. Wait a minute. I'm going to go and see if someone's still giving haircuts. Well, because the best way to convince them to stay is... Hi, Sal. Welcome. Yes, please. Please take a seat. And she left. I was a bit late. Alright, let's at least get the girl her Day shells. I know, it took me all day to get 10 grand because I spent so much. It's my own fault. Do I have enough Day shells in the box? Yes. Alright, let's go get the girl some shells. Where is she? No, she went out in the rain. Sal, where'd you go? There you are. Alright, here you go. It's about time of day to crack open a cold bottle of bottle brush brew. What do you need, Blossom? Here you go. Yes, I really found you 5 Day shells. You're a bloomin' legend, Blossom. Too bloomin' good, I reckon. Take this for your trouble. Whoa. Well, we made a profit. Thanks, Sal. Right, so... I've got 10 grand for a haircut, but my hairdresser ran away. Honestly, my hair is not that scary. And I was thinking we might put a gate across here. One of you suggested that we make this entire area like a petting zoo area and put all the animals in one spot. And that's not a bad idea. So what we could do is we could just take out this fence here. Right, and I don't know if I can put it down with the path there. Let's find out. So I want to put a gate in here. Okay, maybe I better go make a gate. Let's find out if we can make ourselves a gate. Let's open that up. We're using gumwood. We probably need some nails. I'm not sure what I did with any of my stuff. Look at that. Let's wander this way. We'll chuck a little bit of stuff in the smelter. I need tin first. Sigh. Sigh, sigh, sigh. We need to make some beehives and actually get our beehive garden going as well. Right, let's get the animals up and running. That cockatoo in my crops. Bird, you are playing with fire. Okay. So what else do we need for a gumwood? Oh, do I have a gumwood gate already? Well, I don't know. Let's have a look. No, I have a fence. Let's pop that down there. Alright. The sun is out. If only for a little bit. Gonna make ourselves... Well, we don't cook nails, do we? Alright, let's get over here. Actually, no, let's get back over here. I know, we're looking for fencing and we're looking for a gate. Okay. Let's get this down then. You just put a fence down, didn't you? You did. Oh, okay. So basically what we're going to do is run our fence this way. I know, I've lost my seeds. I'll have to get them down later. Gonna have to make some fences. Which I need more nails. Let me just go get some. Pop that in there. There we go. Tab open that. Grab this. Pop that down there. Oh, I don't think we can put iron in here. Oh, that's what we were saving up for. Excuse me. That's embarrassing. I completely forgot. Radio. Let's grab this one. Pop that down there. Just smelt some copper. Alright, toddle on over here. Use that crafting table. Gonna need some nails. Grab that. Grab this. Make some more. Make some noise. Alright, now we're gonna make ourselves some fencing. Okay, let's get this fencing in. Now, one of you is telling me that the platypus would get stuck under the bridge. So, what we might do is we'll fence it off if we can. Okay, I don't know if that will work, but we can. There's only one way to find out. Alright, we get this one down. I know, eventually we'll get there. Right, now I have a very large animal enclosure. And a very tired little character. Is it past midnight? No, it's not past midnight yet. Okay. Well, this will be interesting. So what I might do is we might actually make this pond a bit bigger. I'm going to put a couple of platypus homes up here and up over here. So maybe 2 and 2. And then maybe over in this corner we can have our wombat homes up here. And might put a couple of extra chicken coops in over here. So we'll have 4 and 4 and 4. And we'll see how this works. I know, I'm a bit curious. Alright, let's get everything away. Finish our crafting. That going. She's slowly catching back up. Drop everything in that we can. Nope. Got a few things that needed to be put in there, didn't we? There's the Day shells. We'll drop those in. We'll get our food and we'll drop that down there. Alright. So our animals are now safely fenced in and secure. So we can start working on our wombat and whatnot areas. I do want to go and check and see what sort of debt the town is still in. So we'll just toddle over this way. It's 10:03. I know we have a wishing fountain that we can't afford to use. That's kind of sad. But anyway. The town is currently 136,422 coin in debt and is looking for donations. Rightio. Well, now I know how much. Now I know how much I have to donate. That's fine. Wow. I'm pretty sure I've got all the deeds down that I can afford to purchase. Alright. So all of this is done. All of this is done. Alright, we need to buy some more rice seeds so I can have an entire pond full of rice. Right, well that's it. That's it for this part anyway. Now I just have to work out... Okay. So I need a list because we need to make Okay, we need to do a couple of things. Just pick those up so they're not lying around. We need to get some more bits and pieces for when Franklin moves to town. We need to have some decorations around, so I need to kind of think about building those. But more importantly, I wanted to put something up here. Maybe the bank. I might put the bank right here. Put a little park down in here. And then going this way, we might have our beehives and our beehives and I'll get there eventually. Give me a minute. Wattle farm. So if I do the beehives and wattle farm over here, actually I'm thinking more of having them over this way. This space here I want to build up so that we can put our airship. I want to have like a set of steps going up to where the airship is. But that's going to take a little bit to make taller. So we'll get that going. I want to have flowers all around the edge of this. Maybe intersperse red and white. So that would be pretty. Maybe have them because they're taller. So I have them at the back and then around the very edge you can interspace them with, intersperse red and yellow. And then intersperse blue and yellow down here. Yeah, I think we might do that. I know, we'll get there. I need to think of sprinklers as well, but like I said, I think I've got to talk to Franklin about those. So, there we are. All right, so there's a lot to do, and it's really hard to work out what priorities I want. I think I also want to have these things, like some of those as well. All right, feathers away. We've got the first set of ingredients for our fruit salad away. Pop that in there as well. Also for our jams and our jellies. So we definitely need to expand our orchard. Right. Alright, so the garden's done, the animal enclosure is done. What do I need for okay. So for beehives, where are they? Here. We need iron bars. So I need to save up for a smelter, a proper iron smelter. We've got queen bees, we need hardwood planks, check, spinifex resin. Haven't done that yet. And some iron bars. We need to do that. Radio. Oh no, it's late. We need to work on some crab pots and fish ponds. We've got to work out where we want to put those. I'm actually thinking we might make them a water feature. And we'll make them a water feature around this kangaroo. So we're going to put our fish ponds around here. And then we'll put we'll path the entire area. We'll put fish ponds down. And then I'll think about maybe pot plants as well. So do we have pots for pot plants? Let me have a look. Okay. What do we need for that? Oh my goodness. So we're going to need 10 pearls for one fish pond. Holy dooly. Well, we better get to work then, hadn't we? And a gold fishing trophy. Wow. Well, that's okay. Next year I know what I need to do for the fishing, so that's fine. River reed seed. Seaweed. Okay, so that's a pretty ambitious project. I don't know how big they are either. Right, well we need to get into that. Okay. This is our waterbed for decorative waterfalls. So again, we're going to need those pearls. I wonder if there's a way of growing clams. Cheesemakers and looms. We probably should get into that so we can actually start making a bit of money. Scarecrows. when I have melons. I need a pumpkin. This is why we need pumpkins. And a grain mill. Okay. It's a bit of work to do there. What else have we got? Ah, Billy Can Kit. So we need campfires and tin bars. So I've got no excuse not to be making a bunch of that. Rightio. But except that I haven't got any tin. And I probably should buy the mine and actually set that up. Rightio. What else have we got? Fencing. What's this? A ramp. Ooh. And stairs. Right, I knew about the stairs, but the ramp is new. Okay. I do want to put down some roads so I can ride my bike in a straight line because I'm hopeless at it. Animal trap, we need a lot of that. Iron again, so yeah, we definitely need to get into that. Alright, well, we know what we're doing, but I think right now, I think we should be going to bed. And guys, if you've enjoyed this episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And I'll check you later. Take care out there. Let's see how we go before we go. Let's sleep until tomorrow. Check out what we did today. Bug catching, mining, foraging, a little bit of farming, and we earned 18,000 dinks. That's pretty good. Alright, but on that note, I will let you go. Take care out there, and I'll see you next week.